Making a new friend is an exciting time. It's always fun to learn all about someone else's interests and bond with them over shared experiences. And sometimes, you even end up becoming friends with a person you wouldn't expect to. This isn't limited to humans either. Animals enjoy making new friends, as well. Finding a new playmate to spend time with is comforting, even if they're an unusual choice for a companion. Recently, an amazing friendship formed at the Thula Thula Rhino Orphanage in South Africa after an abandoned baby elephant named Ellie was rescued. Ellie was depressed, but when workers introduced him to a very unlikely companion, they bonded instantly. It's always exciting to make a new friend. Sharing stories and bonding over personal experiences is a very comforting feeling. But humans aren't the only ones who enjoy a new mate. Animals crave friendships, as well. Recently, at the Thula Thula Rhino Orphanage in South Africa, an elephant named Ellie bonded with a new, and very unlikely, playmate. Ellie was abandoned by his herd shortly after he was born. He had a number of medical issues, including an allergy to milk and an infected umbilical cord hernia. Unfortunately, in the wild, these types of problems often lead to animals being left behind to die. Luckily, workers at the Thula Thula Rhino Orphanage found him before it was too late and brought him back to the shelter to give him the proper care he needed. Even though the shelter primarily cared for rhinos, the compassionate workers just couldn't leave poor Ellie on his own. While workers were able to tend to Ellie's physical needs, they had a difficult time caring for his psychological ones. Elephants are accustomed to traveling in herds and socializing with their species, but the only interactions he now had were with orphanage workers. They knew they needed to act quickly before his mental state took a turn for the worst. Despite their best intentions, depression eventually started to take over. Ellie desperately needed a friend, and workers were unsure of exactly what to do. He didn't seem very engaged with the rhinos, and he spent most of his time sadly wandering around the shelter by himself. But on one very special day, his luck changed. Employees found a new buddy who they hoped would pull Ellie out of his slump. And, little did Ellie know, he was about to develop a special bond with a very unusual companion.